Hello guys, myself Nitin Awasthi and you are watching our YouTube channel Abhivyakti Veterinary Research Center and today our topic is angiology. This topic is mainly covered in veterinary anatomy. So without wasting our time, let's start the video. Angiology. We all know that study of blood vessels is generally known as angiology. Then definition of cardiovascular system and angiology. Cardiovascular system includes heart and blood vessels, and study of blood vessels is called as angiology. Then anatomy of heart. We all know that it is a muscular organ that pumps blood throughout the circulatory system. It is made up of four chambers, both type of atria and both type of ventricle. Then layers of heart. There are three type of layers found in heart: epicardium, serous layer, myocardium, muscular layer, endocardium, endothelium. Then this is the diagram of general structure of heart. You can see here both type of atrium, both type of ventricular, and many type of blood vessels you can see there. Then contraction of myocardial muscle bundles cause reduction in the size of corresponding cavity and eject the blood out through the orifice. The contraction of cardiac muscle is regulated by vagus nerve. This is a very important question, that the contraction of cardiac muscle is regulated by vagus nerve and sympathetic system. Please remember it. And then next one is these nerves act on sinoatrial node or pacemaker of heart. The impulse initiated at the SA node is relayed to the ventricle by atrioventricular node. Alright. Then pericardium. What is the pericardium? It has mainly two parts: outer parietal layer. Please imagine what I am saying. Please imagine my words. That it has mainly two parts: outer parietal layer and inner visceral layer. Parietal pericardium is composed of an outer fibrous layer which is formed by thick fibrous connective tissue. Alright, then parietal pericardium is also composed of an inner serous layer which is mainly formed by mesothelium. Visceral pericardium. Look at this point, that inner visceral pericardium lines the surface of myocardium. It is made up of flattened epithelial cell. This layer is also known as epicardium. Alright, what is epicardium? Visceral pericardium is generally inner visceral pericardium, generally known as epicardium. Alright, then parietal sac. This is a space which is found between the visceral and parietal layers of pericardium. This space is mainly occupied by serous fluid known as liquor pericardi. Then after it, serous fluid is mainly secreted by, please remember this point is very important, that serous fluid is mainly secreted by serous layer of parietal pericardium. Then serous fluid keeps the approach surface moist and smooth. This is the function of serous fluid. Pericardium is attached to the dorsal surface of the sternum by two left and right pericardiaco-sternal ligament. Then position of heart. It is a concept organ. We all know that heart is a concept organ situated at the ventral half of the middle mediastinum with the base directed upward and apex downward. Alright, base extends from third to sixth rib. Are you imagining that? Third to sixth rib. Base extends from third to sixth rib and is placed about 10 cm to 12 cm below the spine. Then the apex is placed opposite to the sixth chondrosternal joint and is very close to the diaphragm. What is the chondrosternal joint? What is the chondrosternal rib? We are discussing it in osteology series. About 5th by 6th, 7th portion of heart lies on the left side. This is a very important point, that 5th by 7th portion of heart lies on the left side of the median plane because right leg is considerably large in size. Then borders of heart. Its anterior border is convex, we all know that anterior border of heart is convex and its ventral part is parallel to the sternum. Posterior border is nearly bent vertical and correspond to the anterior border of sixth rib. So thank you